Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Japan.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's come to nothing. Tanaka.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Yeah, still certainly goes for a shot! Goal! Japan!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rafinha is onto this. Evan Nielsen receives it in a good position here. And he's heaved it away. Duan. Japan are looking to break at pace. Duan. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Japan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Duan. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Decent chance! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Number 18.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rafinha gets on his bike and chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ito. And it's Kamada. Ederson. Ibanez. That has not gone well. Tanaka. That's a smartly directed ball. Kamada. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the ball's gone astray. Hoisted in, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Alexandro. Oh, they can break here. Tries to play it through. And that's gone loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kamada has created one goal already. And he's there to clear it. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Big chance! And that should get the job done. Alexandro has the space to scheme. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball in towards the middle. Real chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 16.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ederson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Kubo. Kubo, that's very... He'll try from distance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed. Tanaka. Kubo. Maida. Oh, he's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some!
A finish of the highest order.
For Japan.
And again they hit the front.
51 minutes is
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Japan have their lead. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Maida. Kamada. Now it's Kubo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's only too happy to take that back. And it's Kubo. And he's chosen to go back. It's Maida! Out of play for a throw. Kubo. Steaming on goalwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Ederson. Gabriel goes sliding in. Maida. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. And they can counter here. Japan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
substitution for Japan. Number 17.
So time for change.
Coming on the field
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
14, Ito.
Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Eva Nilsson. Chance! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Goal scorer for Brazil. After
They forced the
72
error
minutes
and
is
extracted the maximum punishment.
number 10.
Well, let that be a lesson to them,
Neymar.
Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shoots! And that is wildly off target. Ederson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Kubo. He's on it, can he get away? Ederson.
The less said about that pass, the better.
They get a throw in.
Substitution for Japan. Number 7, Tanaka. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
Ito. Maida. And it's Kamada. And Kubo.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Maida. Kubo. And he is dashing away. Here's Ito. Chance for Ito. Takes a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Maida has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Japan. Number 8, Kubo.
Well, the two coaches
Number 10,
are signalling changes here, both at the same
Coming
time.
on the field.
Bruno
Number
Guimaraes.
13, Nakamura.
Ederson.
Number 2,
And
Sugawara.
Savinho.
Substitution in progress.
5 minutes left on the clock. Japan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Oh, really well played.
Looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Not where it came from. And that has been cleared. 4 added minutes on the board. And he's managed to get rid. He's shifting through the gears here. Savinho. Now can he find a finish? Well, there's the clearance. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides
Please
all the
be
way
reminded
through,
that
so
drinking is
extra
only allowed
time
in the
is the
areas
correct
shown
next
on the
step.
map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So a brief break,
Substitution
and
for
then we will
Japan.
be back for more.
Number 18,
We
Raider.
are already back
Number
underway.
15, Canada. Coming on the field, number 6, Machino.
Marquinhos.
Number 20, Seco.
Ibanez. Ederson. He's had it taken off him. Good ball, good take. He's going for goal! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bruno Guimaraes. Plenty to aim. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Japan have their second corner now. Now this could be a chance. Savinho can clear it away. Ito. Oh, it's played into the area. Weverton claims it without any fuss. Maida. He's in a great... Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Neymar is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Linton. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. And it is half-time in extra time.
Children's announcement.
Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he's there to belt it away. Look at the space, shot a goal! And how did he not put that away? That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Savinho. Muscular approach does pay off here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Itakura. Ito. Played back into the centre.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. It's a good run he's making out on the left. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This then to level matters. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Martinelli is the second man to step up for his team.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Japan looking to keep step. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Brazil are looking for comfort. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Japan are looking to him to tie things up. And he puts it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Bruno Guimaraes is fourth up. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
No! Denied remarkably! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
The decisive moment. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. So Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
And now I'd just like
Japan
to read out
really
our fan
must
club
be
members who
wondering
are
how
celebrating their
different this
birthdays
all
today.
could have